Astalos, a monster with bug-like features in its design that makes some fans think it's a bug. But the thing is, this isn't actually a bug, and I'm here to tell you why. For one, insects have 6 legs, but the problem is most invertebrates seen in Monster Hunter only have 4 legs compared to the real counterparts. But there are a few exceptions. Insects like Vespoids, Nahabras, Alterots, and Hornitars all have 6 legs. Celtis and the Talcaw also have 6 legs. They look like they have 4 legs and 2 arms, but the arms are actually modified legs designed for combat and catching prey, just like the praying mantis in real life. Now, what does this mean for Astalos? Does he actually have 4 limbs with the wings being modified legs? Not exactly. See, while the wings do count as limbs, they aren't legs. For example, a dragonfly has a total of 10 limbs, 6 legs and 4 wings. Actual dragons have 6 limbs, 4 legs and 2 wings. This means that Astalos doesn't have 4 legs and only has 2. All legs are limbs, but not all limbs are legs. There's a difference. The second reason Astalos is not a bug is that it's classified as a flying wyvern, not a neopteron. The biggest difference that separates Astalos from neopterons is the third reason, which is that it doesn't behave like a bug. While Astalos can do similar things to bugs like sting with its tail, so can Rathian. In addition, Astalos doesn't roll on its back to die like most arthropods do. Neither does it twitch when it's dead. People often confuse the last resort attack Astalos does with dead bug twitching behavior. But what Astalos is doing is not twitching, but rather a last-ditch effort to take an opponent down with it. This behavior can be seen in most fanged beasts like Reijang, and is not something invertebrates can do at all. Even after the last resort attack, you can't see any twitching in a dead Astalos. The fourth reason Astalos isn't a bug is that it doesn't have mandibles. Most insects bite sideways instead of up and down. Astalos only bites the way most vertebrates do, with a vertical motion. And the fifth and final reason Astalos isn't a bug is that just because a creature has an exoskeleton doesn't make it an insect. Spiders are arachnids, crabs are crustaceans, snails are mollusks, none of them are bugs. I would argue that Astalos is more related to turtles than bugs, due to the fact that turtles, despite being vertebrates, have a shell that acts as an exoskeleton. This means that Astalos is a vertebrate that happens to have an exoskeleton, which finally brings us to the conclusion. Just because Astalos is based on a bug doesn't mean it is one. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Goodbye.